ladies. So this is like horrible lighting and position or whatever, but it's just been busy and lazy and uncomfortable, so I haven't really made a video, but I wanted to give you guys an update. I started my stimming on the 13th as planned, and you know, they started me off on like a really low dose though, which I thought was kind of odd, but I thought maybe because they're trying to only get a few eggs, since I'm not going to be keeping them, so which is okay with me. I prefer it that way anyways. I don't want to produce a lot just to throw them away, like that's stupid. So they started me off on 125 units of follow stim and a vial of Menopure, and that's kind of actually been, I went Saturday I started. I had an appointment on Tuesday. They looked, they were growing, but they weren't enough to actually measure. So they kept everything the same 125 of follow stim and 1 vial of Menopure. And then I went back on Thursday and they were able to measure, I think it was about 10, in between 8 and 10 on each side that they measured. But they were still little. They're like 8 and 9 millimeters. So that was good. And even if that's all I get, like, I would be that's perfectly fine. Because last time they took out like a lot. It was like 30 something, and so I'm hoping I don't produce that many because I just don't want to, because I know some of them are not going to be mature and then not all of them will fertilize. So yeah. But today is Saturday and it is 8 o'clock in the morning and I am on my way to my appointment now. And yeah, so I'll do they'll do the follicle check, and then I'm assuming I'm calling tonight, or unless they're just going to tell me right now. Because the way my clinic does it is you go in for your appointment, and then after 4 or 5 p.m., they have like a recorded line, and you put in your social, and it gives you your information for your meds for that night. Oh, and I also am doing an ovulation predictor test. I don't know, I haven't heard any other ladies that have had to do this, and I don't know if it's just my clinic or what. Luckily they actually they had like samples from first response, so that was awesome. So they gave me a pack, so I didn't have to buy them, because those freaking things are expensive, and I know it's part of the thing and it's whatever, but it's like, those are like 20 bucks for like a pack, and I know I don't ovulate on my own. Why in the hell would I ovulate, like, I don't know, it just kind of seems silly to me, and I guess it could happen, that's why they make you do it. But so I've been taking one of those every morning since Wednesday, and they've been negative, of course, which is good. That's what they want. So yeah, so that's kind of where we're at. They're saying my retrieval is going to be next week, which, I mean, I guess, I don't know, they know better than me. I thought it would take longer because I'm on a lower dose, but I guess, like I said, maybe they're only going to take just what they, just what they can get that's mature, which, like I said, is completely fine with me. But I'm thinking it'll probably end up being more towards the end of the week, which is fine. It might work out for me better, because the closer to the end of the week, or if it ends up being on a weekend, it's better for me because there's less vacation days I have to use. Because this is like completely off topic and like off subject, but usually every year we take vacations, but usually I'll just request like a Friday off, and we'll leave Thursday night and we'll do Friday, Saturday, and come home Sunday. And that's always been fine. And before too, it was just us. And then last year, where did we go? Last year we did Disneyland in like December. Oh, and we did like a really quick weekend trip in Vegas with the baby too, because it was my husband's cousin's birthday, and since it's only like a 3-hour drive, we did that, and it was fine. But we've never taken, like, my husband has taken a week off before we had the baby. He would take a week off just because he never uses his vacation, like, never. It's like pulling teeth, and he hates to miss work because he feels like, things are not going to function smoothly with him gone, even though they have other managers. They have other managers come in to run the store while he's gone and stuff, like. But, it's whatever. It's his prerogative. I can't force him to do it. So he's taking a week off, usually because the company forces him, because he's going to lose that time. So he'll take a week off and just kind of hang out at home all week. So this year we decided, I told him I don't want to do that. I want to take a full week off. Also, because of the baby's daycare, we switched her daycares in the beginning of the year. And this daycare, every daycare is a little bit different. Well, I look like a big old, like, glow ball thing. Where did I put this? If that makes any difference. Oh, yeah. So this year, her daycare, her old daycare, you could just use a vacation day here and there, however you needed it. This daycare does not do that. They want you to take the full week. You have to be gone the full week in order to not have to pay for that full week. And you get two full weeks. So between that and my husband always having to take a week off, because he has to use it by June. The end of June is when he has to use his vacation time, because he can only carry over 2 weeks. So yeah, so we decided we're taking a whole week off, and we're gonna go to California and visit his family, and go to the beach, and you know, just do a bunch of fun stuff. So we might do like San Diego Zoo or SeaWorld. We haven't really decided. We did Disneyland in December, and then I think I want to do Disneyland again for her birthday, but like just me, her, and my husband. When we went in December, we went with his family, which was fine. But I kind of want to take her back again. At least I would like to take her at least once a year. I know it's kind of silly because she's little, but right now too, she's also free, and she does enjoy it. I know she won't remember. I know all of that, but we live so close, and she's free. And I love Disneyland. Like, if I could afford it, I would freaking go there all the time. Or if there was a way to cheat the system so I could get a season pass, so I would probably go, like, once every couple of months, like, and just drive over there. Because we have family we can stay with, so we don't even have to pay for a hotel. It would just be the cost of tickets and then, you know, whatever we eat in there. Because when you do it, if you go just for a weekend and you do Disneyland, I mean, you really don't have time to do much else. Or if you do, you're just exhausted because you've been walking all day, you know, for a full day. Because last time we went, we didn't leave until, like, it was like 11:30. She was, like, completely passed out, but, because we left the park, like, at 10:30. It was, like, 10:30, and then, they have all the shops right there, so, of course, we're buying, because we didn't buy any souvenirs in there, because you don't want to carry all that crap around, and especially you have to keep parking the stroller to get on the rides, and whatever. So, anyways, I'm, like, getting completely off topic, but, yeah, so I'm trying to use as little of my vacation time as possible, because I always use my vacation time, because whenever the baby's sick or if I'm sick, I will call in. I don't care. That's why I have it. If I don't feel well, I'm not coming into work. Like, that's just the way I am. And maybe hopefully people don't look down at me or think it's like poor work ethic, but I mean, if I have a cold, no, I'm going in. But if I feel like crap, or like there was last year, I got horrible nights of sleep because the baby was sick or just up every couple of hours, I didn't go. I don't care. Or if the baby is sick, I'm not going to send her. I'm not, you know, every parent has their different philosophy, but I don't. Sometimes people will send them to daycare and just be like, well, if they're really sick or they get a fever or whatever, then they'll call me. I don't like that. I want to be with her. If she doesn't feel good, I remember being a kid and all I wanted was my mommy. So why would I send her when, if she doesn't feel good, she just wants her mommy and probably wants to be snuggled or watch cartoons all day. She doesn't want to deal with a bunch of other kids, you know, messing around or whatever. So, completely off topic, but yeah, so I'm trying to use as little vacation time as possible. So, yeah, so I know the retrieval and the transfer, I'm probably, if they do them during the week, I'm going to have to use vacation, which kind of sucks. So that's why I'm hoping if I can do my retrieval on Saturday or Sunday, that would be, like, awesome. Like, so awesome. Like, that's really what I'm hoping for, but I guess, you know, it's up to them. I'm thinking, or even Friday would be okay, because at least I could, if I did take Friday, I would have Saturday and Sunday to rest. And then when they do the transfer, I can probably get them to do what they did last time, where they did the transfer like at 1. So I dropped the baby off at daycare, and I went to work, and I worked a half day, and so I only had to use a half day. So that would be ideal too. Because usually, I'm assuming it's going to be a 5-day transfer. That's what it was last time, so I'm assuming I didn't have any issues with the 5-day transfer. So yeah, so that's kind of where we are at. Sorry, this is now like a 9-minute video. But yeah, so I just wanted to give you guys an update about that. I don't know, I'm a big ball of emotions. I am excited, I am nervous, I'm anxious, I'm hopeful. I just feel like all these things. I really feel like this is it, like this is my turn, you know. I don't know, I'm really excited. The injections are going well. I have no issues. I was excited to get started, for however odd that sounds. I was just excited to get the ball rolling because I really feel like this is my cycle. Like, this is it for me. And all the ladies I watch on YouTube, like the last couple ladies I've watched that have done IVF have gotten twins, which makes me super excited because you guys all know that I secretly want twins. I'd be extremely happy and blessed with just one. Like, do not get me wrong. But I think it would be awesome to have twins, only because I've always wanted 3 kids. My husband's only wanted, he's always wanted 2. And he would be okay with twins because when we had my daughter, we talked about the possibility of twins and the chances and all of that, and he was completely okay with that. I think maybe he only wants to go through 2 pregnancies is kind of what I'm thinking. But either way, I mean, twins or one, I'm not going back to work after this, or I'll be working nights or something. We'll have to figure out something else because I'm not going to put them all in daycare. 1, I hated doing it to my daughter, and 2, financially, it just doesn't make sense to have both of us working, and paying daycare unless we were like some high up executives, you know, we're making $100,000 a year, which is not the case. So yeah, so that's what's going on. I'm just excited. I will say though, like yesterday, all day yesterday for the most part, I woke up and I felt like really full and like bloated and I like crampy, and I remember feeling that feeling with my last fresh cycle, like, because my ovaries were just so full, but it was towards the end, like it was a couple days before retrieval. So I thought that was kind of weird. So I don't know if like they had like a growth spurt. Sorry, I'm making like the ugliest face because the stupid sun is like in my eyeballs. So yeah, so that's kind of weird. So I'm kind of interested to see what's going to happen today when they do the ultrasound, you know, what I can see. But yeah, so that is where we stand. I will do another update sometime during the week. I don't know, because I'm probably going to go every day. I'm not going to do an update. I don't think I'll do one every day because that's a little ridiculous. Because all they're going to do is tell me, okay, your follicles are this big now. Okay, they're this big. So yeah, so I probably won't do an update, but yeah, I'm excited, ladies. Keep me in your prayers. Sticky baby dust to all those ladies trying. You know, I'm hoping that we get some more BFPs. It's awesome when you see those because it just gives you so much hope. And even though I've been through this and I've been successful, you know, after going through so many unsuccessful FETs, oh my goodness, excuse me. You know, I'm not gonna lie, you start to lose hope. You start to feel kind of defeated. And a part of me, you know, thought about just giving up because it's a lot. It's a lot emotionally, financially. You know, it's not fun. It's not how you envision having children when you're young. That's for sure. You know, or even when you get married and you think about, oh, starting a family. This is not what you envisioned. And I never, and I guess that's my own cockiness or whatever, with being so lucky with my daughter and having it work the first fresh cycle and then having, you know, good embryos frozen and 10 of them at that. I never in my wildest dreams did I think I would have to go through another fresh cycle, because we knew we were only going to have 2 pregnancies. So I just assumed that we were done. Like after the fresh cycle and how well everything went, I just assumed that we would have our whole family from that batch of embryos, and for none of them to take is just, you know, it can make you sad. It can kind of devastate you a little. So I'm glad I got back on the horse, but you know, I'm excited. This is it. This is going to be my cycle. So this will be the last time I have to do this. But yeah, I'll let you ladies go because now I'm just blabbering out about nonsense. I will talk to you sometime this week and give you guys another update. Bye.